What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today I want to talk about the proper way to draw a handgun and why you're doing it wrong. I'm kidding, you're not doing it wrong. I would never tell anybody they're doing it the right way or the wrong way. I don't believe there is a right way and a wrong way, as long as you're safe. I believe there is a more efficient way and there are less efficient ways. But caveat, let me put this out here first. I don't care how you carry your handgun. Shoot your handgun, what ammo you carry, where you carry it, red dot or not, what caliber, I don't care none of that. That's all personal choice, personal freedom. That's on you. If you're happy with your setup and you're happy with the way, how quickly you're able to get rounds on target and you're happy with your accuracy, you don't feel like you need to improve, that's fine. I'm just showing you things we used to see back in the day, mostly in the competition range, and how we used to help people that were interested, you know, in becoming more efficient with the handgun in a competition, mostly in a competition sense, but it applies to defensive, I would imagine, too. So I'm going to show you 3 ways that we used back in the day and kind of the way, you know, people are doing it now. And it seems to work. It seems like you don't need to do, you know, all the stuff like the way I used to do back in the day. I'll show you that. So we got our Walther PPQ. We have some 115 grain Winchester white box, train and target, whatever they call it, graciously provided by Mark at Browne Works, Inc. Fantastic grip artisan. Check out his stuff, link in the description below, man. He is an artist. I'm going to show you right now some of the things we used to do. So back in the day, we used to see a lot of new shooters that would come out to shoot IDPA or USPSA. They would do what we called the bowling draw and the fishing draw, and I will demonstrate them for you. The bowling draw is when they would come out of the holster, sound of the buzzer, they'd come out the holster and they'd do this scoop, just like this. So it'd be beep, and they'd grab and they'd scoop up. It was like they were bowling. The problem, well, there's a lot of problems with that. It's not efficient movement, but also a lot of times you'd see them scoop up, their handgun would be cocked up or down, so they're trying to align their sights, and they would overshoot the target and have to come back down, and we'd see this a lot. So we'd see, and then they would fire, okay? The other way was what we called the fishing draw. We would see people draw the handgun, come up, and come down on target with it. Now, I think maybe that was, maybe in the military, they were taught when they were standing like this to come down, up and over the target, line the sights up. But we would see them do it from the draw too. They come out and come down on the target like that, which, as you can see, is very inefficient. Now, back in the day, the way I was taught and how I'm trying to unlearn this, because when I watch videos on people explaining why it's not the most efficient, I kind of see what they're talking about. The way I was taught back in the day was sound of the buzzer, you draw, place your hand here, come up, rotate the handgun, drive out, you roll your shoulders, push your elbows out, and duck your head down in, okay? You get tight and rigid and you fight that recoil. That's not really the way they teach it anymore, and I can see why. That tires you out. That really makes stiff, you know, everything. It's uncomfortable. You're getting into an uncomfortable position. They want you to lean forward, lean way in. Now it works. But what you'll see a lot, and this has been going, I don't know, maybe the past 5-10 years, a lot of the top shooters they just relax. You know, you see Ben Stager, you see a lot of these guys, they just relax, sound of the buzzer, you draw the gun, come out, and your elbows remain bent. You don't move your head, you just bring the gun right up, okay? And you're right on there, man. A lot more relaxed, a lot more efficient. So we're going to try the different ways. I'll shoot on target. If I could find my timer, I might have left it in the house though. We'll use that. But I'm going to switch the camera around, get a different angle so we can see the target and kind of see me drawing too at the same time. So yeah, let's just do a live fire portion of it. Okay, folks, so we're about 7 yards from the target. We got our Walther PPQ. And I'm just going to demonstrate the ways. Now, I'm not saying you can't get the results you want with these different ones, with these different less efficient draw strokes and stuff like that. But if you watch any of the top shooters, any of that type of stuff, especially in the competition realm, none of them will do it like this because it is just not efficient. It's just not. But we're going to demonstrate the 4 ways, and I'll tell you which way I like the best. I think you might already know. But let's just try it. So let's do bowling. We're going to do the bowling draw. Okay, so there's 3 rounds of the bowling draw. I mean, it's still, I got one right outside the edge. But now let's do the fishing draw. We're going to do it like we're fishing with our gun. It's hard to get these sights lined up. So there's the fishing draw. Now we're going to do the tank turret, which is the way I used to do it. I still kind of do. I'm trying to break myself that old habit. So now we'll do tank turret. All right, now we'll do the, wait, let me check if I got ammo. I do. All right, now we will do the more modern, relaxed one where people are, that they do nowadays that they suggest. You'll see a lot of competition shooters do it. I like that one much better. I really do. The whole getting into and tank turret thing is hard on the body, especially as I get older. And where this stuff really helps is when you're shooting multiple shots. That's when it really shines. So there it is, guys. Are you shooting? Are you drawing your gun wrong? I'm kidding, of course. Have you seen people do this? Do they call it bowling and fishing draw like we used to say? Yeah, let's go. Oh, so as you can see, they're all pretty efficient, but I don't know. It was pretty far back, so I don't know if you could see them while I was doing it. They're all pretty efficient. This was from the fishing and bowling. And then the last one, I was able to just put them right in there with the last draw. I do believe that as competition shooting and handgun shooting in general evolves, people try different ways and new techniques, and a lot of it does work. But again, if either any of those ways work for you, any of the previous 3 ways, by the way, my favorite obviously is the last one. If they work for you, keep it going, man. And you're satisfied with your accuracy and all that other kind of stuff, you do you, man. So there it is, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.